Hello and welcome to the new instalment in our Coffee Break QI series, Getting Started with Your QI Projects. My name is Shelley Wreford and I am an Improvement Advisor for Birmingham and Solihull Mental Health Foundation Trust, and today I'm going to talk you through the key factors you need to consider before getting started with your QI project. We'll be looking at project teams, the who's who and how to build a big tent, and project readiness, the will, the ideas and the execution required for a successful QI project. Let's begin by thinking about project teams and quality improvement work. The primary step at the beginning of any quality improvement project is the identification of a project team. By project team, we mean a core group of subject matter experts who are linked to the problem that has been identified and have a desire to want to improve it. In terms of size, you will want roughly 5 to 8 people on your project team. This number is manageable and lends itself to productivity. You'll have enough people to develop and test change ideas, but not so many that it proves impossible to meet regularly. In terms of core team membership, think MDT. Try to include as many of the people who are affected by the problem you've identified, which will likely span multiple disciplines and experience levels. Be sure to include someone who can make things happen, like a manager or team leader. Also, make sure a member of the project team is a service user carer or EBE, essentially anyone who is used, is currently accessing or is affected by the thing you are trying to improve. Their input in terms of helping the team to understand the problem and in developing and testing change ideas will be fundamental to the success of the project. It's advisable to establish your project team before embarking on any improvement work. Having everyone's collective input from the beginning will not only improve with the team's understanding of the problem, but will also help engender a sense of ownership of the work and in turn engagement in the project going forward. Here at BSMFHT, including service users, families, carers and EBEs is an essential part of our approach to quality improvement. There are lots of different ways that service users, families, carers and EBEs can be involved in project work, from feeding into improvement efforts as projects progress, to fundamentally being part of the conversation from the beginning. At BSMFHT, we encourage the latter, the highest possible level of service user participation in quality improvement projects, the top rungs of the ladder of participation. So you've identified your immediate project team and have an EBE on board, but have you thought about who else might be able to help you with your improvement efforts? There are lots of people with specialist skills and expertise who can help support and encourage your project. Let's have a look at who some of these people are. QI leads, like me. At BSMFHT, the QI leads are a central support team who are each aligned to a specific directorate within the trust. We are technical experts in improvement science. We can provide support to local and trust-wide projects, as well as deliver QI training to anyone in the organisation wishing to access it. Quality improvement leads will work with you from the start, helping teams identify whether QI is the most suitable improvement methodology for their problem, then working with teams to help them understand the problem and apply the model for improvement. QI coaches. QI coaches have expert knowledge in the QI tools and methods, which they can use to help engage and support project teams. They will meet regularly with the teams, helping to progress project work and keep it on track. Project sponsor. Project sponsors are usually someone senior in the organisation. Project sponsors keep an eye on project progress, helping unblock any barriers to progress and championing your improvement efforts. Collectively, these individuals will work together to support your core project team, providing support, expertise and encouragement where needed to help teams work towards achieving their improvement aim. In quality improvement, we talk about having a big tent, not necessarily a big team. At the heart of this big tent are the doers, the core project team who are doing the day-to-day project work, meeting regularly, developing and testing change ideas and measuring the impact of the improvement efforts. The rest of the big tent is made up of stakeholders, adopters and scalers, the people who all play a part in the project at some point, such as your improvement lead, coach, sponsor and the rest of your MDT. They're all there to help and support the improvement work, so it's really important that you try and keep the wider team involved from the beginning and as your project progresses. So you have your team, but before you get started, let's have a think about overall project readiness. When we talk about project readiness in QI, we're talking about 3 key areas: the will, the ideas and the execution. In your project teams, there needs to be a will or desire to change the current state to one that is better. In addition to this, the focus or subject of any project work needs to be a problem that people care about and have a genuine wish to try and address. Those problems that are allocated without a hearts and mind buy-in are often struggle. In quality improvement, transformation usually comes as a result of testing out multiple change ideas, as opposed to doggedly pursuing just one. So developing a number of ideas that will contribute to making the processes and outcome better is essential for any successful quality improvement project. These ideas or changes need to be within the gift of the project group to explore. Finally, having the capacity and capability to apply QI theories, tools and techniques that enable the execution of the ideas is essential. This is why we encourage teams to access QI training, so that they have a fundamental understanding that they are following a model rather than just steaming ahead in the way we've always approached change. This is also why we encourage teams to have a senior project sponsor who can help teams create capacity so they can execute the improvement work. When we've seen project work fall over or cease, it is inevitably because there is a problem with one of these three areas. With this in mind, it's worth considering whether you all have the necessary components in place before embarking on your QI journey. In summary, before you get started on your QI project, establish your project team. Make sure it's the right size and includes the right people for your improvement project. Use the support that is available to you. Draw on the expertise of your QI leads, coaches and sponsor. Don't forget about your EBEs, service users and carers. Their participation is essential for improvement work. And establish your project readiness before getting started. Make sure you have the will, the ideas and the execution in place to make your project a success. Want more help? Please feel free to contact us via email at bsmfht.qualityimprovement@nhs.net. You can find further resources and information, including more coffee break QI videos on Connect. Follow the hyperlink. Or follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is bfmsht_QI. Many thanks for listening today. See you soon.